Hey guys, my name is C and this is in Scene Crowd. So this is going to be the first episode of It's Okay to Not Be Okay Now. In the videos I'm going to be taking a quote, and the quote in this video is actually on the end of the last video, which will be up shortly today. Tonight actually, it's like oops. I'm using my phone for notes and stuff, so I'll try not to look down at much and hopefully that'll get better with time. But I'll actually revise what I meant to say beforehand instead of being like, oh, you know. So this video is probably going to be a bit touchy and personal, and if I'm rushing it's because I already did this video but it didn't record and my camera turned off. I spent 20 minutes recording a video and it didn't record. So I was sat there and I don't know, I'm doing worse than I did last time because I'm rushing. So yes, this is a Santa dress with bells on. It's absolutely amazing. It did come with a hat and I have no idea what that is. And I have socks. And I don't usually wear socks and they're quite long actually. They go up to my knees, just over actually. Very fat knees. So yeah, I'll probably get quite personal and I might pause for this time. So, no, it's okay. So, this quote is by Rocky Balboa. I believe he was I think he's a boxer. I'm not sure. I'm going to search him up just very quickly. Not even a real person. It was a film based on some sort of series. But Rocky Balboa, the main character, it's not about how hard you hit, it's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. So I'm going to talk my own personal views on that. It may include some things from my past, and I'm going to talk about the purpose of the video, the way it helped me, and there's going to be helplines and stuff in the description. So my personal view on this is that for me it means it's not about life's gonna throw things at you. People are gonna say things, and as sad as it is and as hurtful as it can be, it's about being like whatever and getting back up and moving on forward. If it means starting all over again, start all over again. If it means trying until you can't try anymore, and you just, might give up, or you might just go for something new, come back to it. You used to doing a maths test or whatever, you came back to it if you had time. And I don't mean lifeline, like you've got time in life. I mean, go try and get more experience in something else and try and come back and see if that experience in that other thing, or whether it be experience or thoughts or whatever, come back to the original problem, use these new opinions, these new facts, and be like, yeah, I know this now, and whatever it means for you, that's what it means for me. Getting back up and carrying on, or trying to, or doing it again, and doing something new. Realise actually that wasn't really important. It was at the time, but it's not. It doesn't matter. Maybe it will, maybe it won't, but it doesn't matter right now. What matters is me. Not me, but like yourself, myself, all of us. And that's what it means. And yeah, like the title of the video, it's okay to not be okay. Sometimes you don't have to be 100% all the time. I'm certainly not 100%. I'm like 51.75%. It's not even a thing. But I'm quite biting the head off the time, I think. I don't know. Don't ask my friends, they won't know. As crazy as I am. That's not my actual off then. I can't even do it now, but that's just me forcing. And my back hurts. I have socks and a Santa dress on. I probably said that, but I kind of just re-realised that. Bells! I don't have any makeup or anything on, because I haven't done my hair, it's okay to not be okay, it's okay to not look your best all of the time. Look your worst. This isn't my worst, it's the, well, could be a Monday morning and you've just woken up at 3 a.m. face, or it's Friday evening and you've got work to do, or you've got college, or you've got school face, before the weekend face. This one, the Monday morning one, I don't the one that turns you into one of these, a dinosaur, a giant dinosaur teddy. I have loads of teddies, giant fluffy giraffe teddy. Cute. Yes, I bought them for no reason. So that's it. It's okay to not be okay 100%. Not 100%, but what's not okay is to lie about illnesses or bring people down because of an illness, whether that be self-diagnosed, actual illness, or one that you think you have but you just doing that for attention, making it up. It's a line. I'm going to come back to lying about illnesses actually. So if you can't, sure you might be like, oh guys, I don't feel 100% today, maybe tomorrow, maybe another day, sorry guys, that's okay. Or if you don't feel like, you're too scared, or you're a bit nervous, you don't like going up in front of class, or you don't like doing things that your friends like doing, and just say, maybe I'll sit this one out, maybe I'll give it a go, and I've given it a go, or I'll think about it, I'll watch these guys do it, and then see if I want to do it, like, hey, if I don't do it first, that means I get to see it done, so I'm not as worried about it. Maybe you are more worried because you've seen how dangerous something is, or how scary it actually is, but that's just me. It might be you, but see, coming back to the subject of lying about illnesses, I don't mean lying about not having them. I mean lying about actually having them. I don't mean having, oh yeah, I think I've got a cold coming or something. That's a white lie. A common cold, not really going to offend anybody. It might be, might do. You don't know, there's people like that, you're breathing and you've offended them, like... The arm waving again. No, I don't know. But let's call this girl in my school. This happened. Her name's not Margaret, but it can be Margaret for the sake of this video. Margaret lied about having cancer. She said she cut her hair short because she was having chemotherapy because of cancer. She did not have cancer. She never has had cancer. And everyone in the school, everyone outside the school, that didn't know, that did know, were on her, like, oh, this has happened, that has happened. And I was actually a friend of hers before that. She's done several things, like, actually, okay, but basically, she's done a lot of things, and a lot of it's hurt me personally, especially one time that I'll talk about in a different video. But my grandma, so my mum's mum, passed away because of cancer when I was about 8 or 9 years old, and my grandpa, my mum's actually stepdad, but my mum's dad, because he was there for her, he died about a couple months later, maybe just over a year, not even a year, a couple months, because my grandma died around Christmas, just before, a couple of weeks, months maybe, before Christmas, and he died in the summer of the following year. I think, no, I don't know, it was quite, I think it was, no, I'm making things up here, I'm not, about 2 years actually different. I'm not sure, I was 8 or 9 when, I don't really remember things like that, but that hurt a lot. She lied about things like having self-harm, she lied saying that, she had a red mark that she'd got from, when you put a bubble on your wrist it leaves a mark, but it was only on this side, and she said it was a scar from self-harm that just didn't go away, and that hadn't been there the day before. Scars don't appear like that, they take months to recover, or maybe a few weeks if you're lucky, or unlucky, I guess. You know, and that angered me, that infuriated me. She said she tried to commit suicide by jumping off a bridge and you know, not a teensy weensy little bridge that you have in your car and you think, oh, go back, I need to get my stomach sort of thing, if you're not paying attention. I mean, Golden Gate Bridge height thing, okay, maybe not, but you know, big highway bridges. So she jumped off one of them. In an area, said she jumped off a highway bridge, landed on a car or in front of a car and got ran over or something. Trouble is, in the area that she said it happened, there are no highways and there are no bridges. She was not in hospital. She said she was paralysed for a couple months. If you're paralysed for months and months and years maybe, even permanently. You know, and she was never in hospital because she said the date it happened, which was like 3 days before I spoke to her about it, you know, like a week or something. I was like, that doesn't add up, you know. She thinks I'm stupid apparently. I'm not. Margaret, if you're watching this, I'm not stupid. I know you did not try and commit suicide by jumping off a bridge that does not exist. It's, you know, I've lost friends to suicide. Of course, of about 4 years, I've lost about 5 or 6 of them. And that sounds like I'm talking about pets or whatever. But, yeah. And they've all been really close friends, not distant friends. Extremely close friends. Most recently, about 2 years ago. That hurt. Especially when people told me she didn't exist because I never saw her. I'm not going to go into it, but she was in a bad place, both mentally and physically. So you couldn't go around hers, she couldn't find yours, and that hurt when I was told she didn't exist. Yeah, she did. She still does, and here, and apparently, on Earth, you know, that hurt a lot. And as a child, I used to struggle with talking about self-harm and stuff. I used to struggle with things like that. Like, as a child, I used to get sad, or scream, or angry. Angry was the worst emotion for me. I could not. I wasn't usually. I mean, I was a brat at times, but there were times where I physically hurt myself, and I wouldn't mean like I burned myself. I was, you know, I was 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'd pull my hair, I'd slap myself, I'd hit walls, I'd punch. You know, I'd hurt myself. Try and choke myself. When I got angry, I've never dealt well with anger, like, ever. It's one of my major flaws, and that's why I try and stay away from relationships and stuff, not because I know I'm like 100% certain that I know I wouldn't hurt somebody out of anger, other than myself. It's just, I don't want somebody to be mentally hurt, like, what if that happens to me? What about if that turns from doing it to myself? To me, and it's, you know, and I also don't like, you know, lovey-dovey stuff. I'm not, you know, I don't, yeah. I usually say he, now I'm changing myself. I usually refer to myself as her and stuff, but as someone who's agender, which means I don't refer to myself as he or her, like a female or a male. It's awkward because I'm not using correct pronouns. And gender, if you look at the fact, is talking about social and cultural factors rather than the biological ones, which is when you talk about sex. And I don't mean sexy fun times with your partner or yourself, maybe, I don't know. I mean biological sex, your biological gender, you know, what you were, you know, what you were born as, male or female. You know, that thing, that's what sex is in. Oh, and your sex is girl or boy. Gender, social and cultural factors. If you look at the definition, please don't start me in the comments, because I'm not dealing with that. gone off topic, but basically, back on topic. Yeah, so a lot of things have happened. It's okay to not be okay. Just don't lie, don't drag people down. And yeah, like Rocky Balboa said, it's not about how hard you hit, it's about how hard you get hit and keep moving forward. Sorry if this is droned on or anything. Wouldn't blame me for turning off now and whatever. But yeah. Well, this is it. My name is C. You've been watching the C Crow. I'll see you all next time. Bye!